Hey everybody, this is Dimmick with CustomInsured, and on this podcast here, I just want to take a quick moment and do a kind of a quick compare and contrast of what we call traditional coverage versus customized coverage. This is really kind of a central theme to the message that we present, and basically the code that we really kind of operate under. So. First and foremost, you have traditional coverage. This is kind of the coverage that most people are familiar with. I would say things like Blue Cross or Humana, traditional group policies. And with these policies, as of today, there's some pretty standard characteristics you're going to encounter. So let's just kind of run those down just to give an idea of what we consider traditional coverage. So some of these characteristics, you're going to have a large deductible, most likely with that policy, at least a few thousand, if not several thousand. You have open enrollment periods, so you can only adjust the coverage once a year when it comes time to renew the policy. A lot of these are HMO only policies, so you can have much more limited network access on the HMOs. Another element with the traditional coverage is that these policies are re-rated every year. So they're going to look at your medical claims for your office over the past year and re-rate that policy at renewal, more than likely going to increase each year. Also with these policies, the traditional, one of the things that a lot of people don't really recognize is that they're really best suited for big companies. That kind of goes back to the aspect of the size of the pool. They're insuring the company, so if you have more people in the insurance pool, it's a better deal for the people purchasing the coverage, whereas when the pool is smaller, it works out more on the insurance company's side. So the traditional policies are much better for larger companies. And, one of the things, too, that's very common with these types of policies is that the prescription benefits have gotten pretty confusing. Now I saw one the other day that had, I want to say, 6 tiers on it. So you have all these different tiers. How are you supposed to know how to handle a prescription? Now, the second type of coverage that we talk to people about is what we call customized coverage. And this is really where we kind of educate a lot of people. People don't know that these options are out here. So let me kind of run down some of the common characteristics of what we consider customized coverage, again, just for the sake of comparing and contrasting. In no particular order. So with this coverage, you're going to have PPO only. So there are no HMO options, only PPO. There's 2 different networks available that are nationwide, any doctor, medical facility, hospital, so on. With these policies, they're only rated once, only rated when you set the coverage up, regardless of how many claims you or the office may have over the next year, 5 years, 10 years. The policies are only rated one time, which naturally would have very stable renewal premiums. As far as deductible, low deductible or realistically no deductible with this type of coverage. So contrast that with a several thousand. Again, one of the real big things we preach is limiting that out-of-pocket expense. With this coverage also, coverage can be customized for the budget or the need. So there's a lot of flexibility with how it can be created. The stable renewal premiums, I did touch on that, but just to reiterate, and another element with this customized coverage is that there are no enrollment periods or limitations. So that means the coverage can be adjusted or changed anytime. You don't have to wait till the end of the year. That's just a real quick rundown of comparing and contrasting the 2 kind of primary types of coverage that we discuss with people: traditional style coverage and customized options, which as far as I know is only being offered through CustomInsured. That's all for now. Thank you.